It's argued that basketball is one of the most culturally diverse sports in the world. You don't need much to start playing, just a ball and a hoop, and there's really no language that speaks louder than teamwork. For UCSB senior guard Kelsey Adrian, her experiences of playing around the globe began in high school, and after competing in over a dozen countries as part of the Canadian national team for the better part of a decade, she's been able to bring a new knowledge of the game, from overseas to the Thunderdome. Kelsey, from Mexico to Brazil to Spain, France, China, you've played all around the world since age 16. How does playing at such a high level at such a young age really materialize in the way you play today?
I think it's just my experience and how I make reads on the floor. It's definitely been a big step for me from when I was younger till now. I mean, when I was younger, it was just all about energy and just moving and running around, and now I think I have a better basketball IQ and I can see things before they happen, and that comes with playing a lot and playing in many different places and with lots of different people. I was just fortunate enough to be around people who had played at a high level, and that helped me gain a lot of experience. And I mean, at 16, it's hard to be playing with women who are 30-some and have kids, and their kids are almost your age. But I feel like the coaching that I had received up until then, it really helped me prepare for that moment, and how they were able to do that for me when I was that age. I can do that for younger players now.
How have you seen basketball have an impact on other cultures overseas?
I think it's just a unifying thing. I mean, you can not speak the same language as someone, but basketball is kind of a universal game, and just traveling, you get to share your love of the sport with other people. And when we went to Africa, we got to put on a lot of basketball clinics there for the kids, and it was just fun to see how much they would enjoy it and how much they enjoyed you being there and showing them the game. And you just see it now internationally. There's so many people who are coming over to the United States to play in college basketball, and so many Americans going overseas to play. And I think that just goes to show how it's becoming a global sport, and it's becoming more popular every day.
Your senior year in Canada, you were one of 12 student athletes selected to play at the National Elite Development Academy. How was playing there different from being a regular student athlete at a normal public school?
Well, it was different because I only went to school for half a day. In the morning, we'd be up at 6 a.m. every day and usually practice 3 or so hours. And then if you had class, you had to leave. If not, you could stay a bit longer. So usually around noon, I'd head into school and have lunch there, and then take my classes in the afternoon. And then after that, come back and we'd train some more. And that was pretty much what our week looked like. With the team we had, it was hard to get any competition. I mean, it's hard to want to play a bunch of athletes who were on the national team, and high school girls didn't want to play you, and the college teams we did play, I mean, we played them once and we beat them and they didn't want to play you again. So we ended up playing a bunch of guys teams. And it was funny because we ended up beating a lot of the guys teams, and they didn't like it very much. Some of them took it really well, and some of them, they just were guys and their egos were hurt. But I think overall it was a really good experience for that.
So you've played all around the world. What's been one of the strangest experiences for you playing overseas?
One year we were playing in China, and we showed up to the game, and we were watching the team before us, and there was music playing, and we were all kind of surprised as to why there was music playing during the game. And I guess after a while we just realized they were rotating between 3 songs in the game, and there was no words, it was just music. And I remember one song being Happy Birthday, and every time the possession changed, they would change the song. And they did that for the whole tournament, and it was kind of funny, but after a while you just got used to music playing.
So were there a lot of turnovers in that game?
Yeah, actually it was kind of funny. Like, they'd play one song and all of a sudden another person would get the ball and they'd switch and they'd have to switch back. And, yeah.
Get your tickets at UCSBGauchos.com or call
Coach Carleen Mitchell is the new face of Gaucho women's basketball this year, but she comes in at a time where you and other senior leader Emily Johnson are leaving. How important was it to really buy into the coach's new strategy during the off season?
It was huge. I mean, it was something that she stressed early on, and we knew it was going to be very important if we were going to be successful this year. And I think that we both had to do that really early on and get the rest of the team to buy into it as well. I think it's given us a good opportunity to really connect with the coaches and have them connect with us, just to mesh with the new style. And I think that this coaching staff is great, and they know that they're new and we're new to the new style, and they've really helped us come along.